Go ahead.
My question is around immigration.
Yeah.
We've heard a lot about your immigration policy for undocumented immigrants who are currently living in the U.S., but what about hopeful families that are seeking a legal pathway for immigration into the U.S. but are finding 7 to 10 year delays before they even can get to apply? I'd love to hear you talk some more about your policy regarding shortening that timeline and making it less onerous on the applicant.
Good. That's a great question. That's a great question. The United States is a nation of immigrants. And this region has contributed to the remarkable progress that the United States has made over the last 2 centuries. And my goal during the course of my presidency has been to make sure we continue to be a nation of immigrants as well as a nation of laws, and that we're attracting talent from all around the world. It's part of what makes us special is, you know, you walk in Brooklyn and there are folks from everywhere. But they're all striving, they're all talented, they're all trying to make their dreams come true, and that is what gives us the energy and the strength to be able to accomplish everything we've accomplished. So we need to fix what is right now a broken immigration system. Part of it is dealing with those who are undocumented, but who've been living there a long time, are part of the community, providing them with a pathway in which they have to earn a legal status, but recognizing that they're there and we're not going to be separating out families. That's not who we are. That's not true to our values. And ultimately, it's not good for our economy. But you are absolutely right that part of the reason that some people take the illegal route is because we make the legal route so difficult. And so we're trying to identify ways to streamline that process. Now, I have to be honest. A lot of people want to come to America. So unless we just had no borders, there's always going to be a wait. There's always going to be background checks. There's always going to be some prioritization in terms of who's admitted and who's not. But I do think that there are practices we have, for example, where someone has a relation in the United States, is clearly qualified to become at some point a legal resident and maybe in the future a citizen. But in order to do it, they then have to first leave the country, wait. Now they're separated from their families. I mean, there have to be ways in which we can make the system clearer and less burdensome. Some of those changes we wanted to make were in the legislation that was proposed and passed the United States Senate. I think there is still the opportunity to get that done before my presidency is over. But it does require the Republican Party, I think, to engage with me in a more serious effort and to put aside the politics. Thank you very much for the question. All right.